Hi all, today we are going to learn about the interior of the Earth. First of all, our Earth it is the only planet in the solar system which has life due to its special features. And our shape of the Earth is geoid, and the mass of the Earth is about 5.98 into 10 raised to 24 kilogram, which is one of the densest planet in the solar system. And it has composed of several layers with a different composition, physical features, temperature, density, and ability to flow. Are three layers of the earth: the crust, mantle, and core. These are the diagrams of the layers of the earth. First one is the crust, second one is the mantle, third one is the core. Crust is about 0 to 1100 kilometers, and the mantle is up to 2900 kilometers, and the core is found up to the depth of 6378 kilometers. The first layer, crust, which is the outermost layer where all the things sustain, and it is divided into two sublayers, Sial and Sima. Sial means oceanic crust and Sima means continental crust. Sial it has a composition of silicon and aluminium, and continental crust is Sima, which is a composition about silicon and magnesium. Age of the crust, age of the earth is about 4.5 million years ago, where Sima has originated up to 36,000 million years ago, and Sial of 2000 million years ago. And depth of the crust is about 40 kilometer, and the density of the crust is 2.9 gram centimeter cube. First, oceanic crust, it is of very dense and made of basalt rock. And continental crust, it is less dense and made of granite, and the depth, oceanic crust is a depth of 38 kilometer, and continental crust is a depth of 5 to 15 kilometer. Cr, which has highest density, and it also has a iron and calcium, and it is the youngest part of the Cr is about 200 million years old. Next is Sima, which is continental crust. It is also contain aluminum, potassium, and sodium. It is the oldest part of the crust is found about 3600 million years ago. Next layer is the mantle, which is the second layer of the earth, which is divided into two layers, upper layer and lower layer. Thickness varies between 35 km to 2900 km, and the average density is about 4.5 grams centimeter cube. The upper portion of the mantle contains lithosphere, which is together with the crust, and the lower mantle contains ethnosphere. These are the two different layers of the earth. First, layers of the mantle. First one is upper mantle, then comes the lower mantle, where the upper mantle it is of solid in state and contains thickness of 40 to 400 kilometers, and it also contains lithosphere. It is the topmost layer of the mantle, where it is about 100 kilometers, which is broken into plates, and there are 7 major plates and 12 minor plates. And the ethnosphere, which lies just below the lithosphere, which has a high temperature and it is found in a molten state, which helps the lithosphere to float on it. The lava mantle, which is in molten state, about a thickness of 400 km to 1900 km. The last and the final layer of the earth, which is known as core, it is formed by nickel and iron. It is also called NiFe. It is also divided into two parts, outer core and inner core. The specialty of this layer is it has highest temperature. This is 11,000 degrees Celsius, and the one more specialty is the inner core is solid in state. Two layers of the this is outer core, and this is one is the inner core. Inner core is molten in state. It has a depth of 2900 km to 5150 km, and the density is of 10 to 7 km. Outer core is solid in state and high temperature and high pressure. It also has a depth of 5 5150 to 6371 km and a density of 15 gram. Why the inner core is molten in state? because the outer core is solid and the lower mantle is also solid. Due to the high temperature and pressure from these two layers act upon the inner core, which helps the solid material to melt, and it is found in a melting state. Thank you.